Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here, and welcome back to Manufactio. Let's see, so last episode we had those zombies hunting for me, now there's another one coming, look. So I've just logged back in and they weren't under there. But this guy, he's on his way. He's underground here somewhere. I did dig down. I've since replaced the block here. Now let's just go and have a look. They're down here. I will replace this with something that they can't dig through. Eventually. We're down here. Here he comes. So they can mine through all sorts of stuff, and they can come from a long way away. Here he is. Hey, buddy. Come back out. I want to shoot you. He's mining on the block I'm standing on. See that? He gets rewarded with it. He's mining the block I'm on. Really nice. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so they can mine through all sorts of stuff, which isn't very nice. But I don't think they can get through these iron plates, so that's something that I need to work a way around, is, you know, replacing a lot of the underneath here with something that they cannot mine through, which this is one of them apparently. So the idea being, eventually I'll try and dig out around my base maybe, and like a moat or something, can only have particular ways of getting in. Potentially I should just move the base, but yeah, things being what they are, it's not always an easy task. I was doing a little bit of changing of things in between. I've made this a covered conveyor now because I kept walking around here and kept walking on top. I'd like to continue making more covered conveyors because they seem to be a lot nicer to work with. But this episode I'd like to work on power. I've disconnected this guy because as much as I have, there's nothing running except for that mining drill over the back there at the moment. Well, it won't be anymore, or maybe. It's probably just running on this thing here. And this is full, but generally getting smashed from that one item that's running. I do need to go through and turn off all my notification noises, because after the reinstall I have not disabled that yet. So that's something to come. I've gone and changed up the water intake here. I'm going to be careful of this cable. It's just got a pool around and put some planks on top, or slabs I should say. And this should keep water enabled, because every time I loaded in the pipes were breaking, if that makes sense. Right, this is no longer using because I've disabled that pipe there. So what I want to do is I want to enable, where is it? It's not in here, it must be in power. I want to get this guy going. So the generator blocks and the radiator blocks is all I needed now. All of my drills are running at the moment, so that's probably going to come back and bite me at some point. Here's the generator blocks, so we need 4 of these guys. Yep. Luckily I got those kinetic dynamos accidentally from my crafting from the other episode. And then these guys, the radiator blocks, this is the recipe here. It does consume the water bucket, which was unfortunate. Normally you get your bucket back with these sort of crafts, but this one does use the entire bucket. So that's 4 of them, that's 10 of them, and I've made myself a new bucket. How are we going with ammo? Something that I need to probably continually be aware of now is just how much I'm going to require weaponry. Here's the rest of my items that I needed. Let's, I don't know, so much stuff on me. Let's convert this. It does look like the pollution won't affect this dirt. It seems to affect all the other stuff. So let's take this. Should be what we require. Get rid of that one. I've got plenty of this. I'm going to build a little platform for this to be built on. I think I'm going to build it out here. So we can still, yeah, we'll build it here. I'm pretty sure if I do this right, and I want to put at least a one wide bit of edge around it. So this is a 3x5, so that's 2, that's 4, 5. Okay, so let's dig out all of this. Right. All right, we're going to build it on here, and hopefully they won't be able to dig into it. So I want to put, whatever we do, the radiator blocks are going to go at this end. So I think that'll put the power out at this end. I'm trying to remember which end the fluids go into. I don't have the book on me either, do I? What if I type in... Yeah, I don't think it's going to show me the actual... That's the refinery. Go and grab the book. I've got to remember which way this goes around. Last thing I want to do is place it down backwards. I found the basic bin that I lost. I think I said in the last episode I was missing a basic bin. It was in this generator. Somehow it had ended up in that hopper, which had backed up the whole thing, meaning that nothing was being generated, which was unfortunate. So found it, took it out of there, and happy days. Is this the one we're doing? So we're not... Yeah, okay, so this must be the input this... Yeah, so that should be okay. Alright. It's been a while. A while since I built one of these guys. And yes, I could... I could get the little thing that shows you where everything's got to go, but yeah, I don't have that yet. So what do we got? Steel. Yep. Okay. So was it? Yeah, steel. This stuff like that, and then. That on there. This goes not there. I don't know what side. It goes there. One side gets that one. And there, I think. Should be everything. Just check. All the heavies, and then okay, the plus on the top. Okay, cool. So there. Cool, like that. Should have my hammer on me. I gotta hit it somewhere. There we go. All right, so here's our generator. Now this apparently will take steam, hence why I've disconnected this pipe from this guy, because the other side of this is this generator will only use steam when it's required. So this thing will make steam regardless, and it'll just use it and generate power even if you're not, even if you don't need it. But let's, could probably change this guy coming out this way. I don't know if this is exactly where I want to run it, but I'm going to need some more pipe, I think. Let's go. Yeah, so I need a few more pieces of pipe. I think I can make it with iron plates. I can't remember if it's iron or steel. I was using this for. No, it's iron. That's right. 12 more pipes will be fine. Making a new iron axe, and I was digging up a lot of sand. So one of the must be night time. Guys are coming to visit again. I was digging up a lot of sand to make materials to build my house out of. Now, brownstone is apparently one. Basically any vanilla Minecraft block they can mine through. I don't know if they can mine through this yet. I have not tried. It'll be something I need to test the theory on, which I may get a chance to do pretty soon when these guys start emerging from the ground, because they're coming again. You can hear them coming. Right, and this thing will only work if it has somewhere to output to. So it's running. We're generating. I don't know how much better it is than this or worse or what, but it's using all that steam and generating power. And I don't know whether we actually need to be generating it right at this second. They're mining. Just don't know where they're going to dig up. We should take the fight to them probably. Hey guys. How you doing? See, they're mining through that. Guess what I can do is, let's test our theory here. Can you mine through this? Can you mine through it? Come on guys, can you mine through this? Ah! Can mine through the block? Yes, they can mine through it. Okay. That answers that question. What about this stuff? Just preparing for the inevitable. Come on. I can't tell. Just cannot tell. So I'm guessing that potentially we can, that he's building up. Potentially we can put this stuff down and protect ourselves. But all of them? There's still a guy down there, isn't there? Still one. So yeah, that unfortunate, but they can dig through most of that stuff, except for these. Cool. that says to me these plates are a go. So yeah, it's not going to be pretty by any stretch of the imagination, but we're going to be plating under the base with this stuff. Alright, so that's still running. Now, it's keeping up, but do we actually need this running at this very second? Because the only thing that should be running off that now will be this guy. Right. Okay, so we've got better power. Hopefully that'll keep up. So if I go and run this guy again, try and get some more plates. So one of my fellow YouTubing people in the Discord for the pack has said that if you click on a recipe, it'll fix this up just for the... Ah! Couldn't even hear him. Just heard him walking. Hey, buddy. Sneaky thing. Very sneaky. Normally you get that, the noise that they're coming. There's another one over here, isn't there? Or there's a biter or something out here. Oh, he's underground, maybe. I don't know. They're gonna keep doing that now, aren't they? Oh, train of thought gone. Nothing? Alright. Too much junk in my inventory. No, I can hear him. He's mining. Oh. And one of the problems I have is that I record with only one headphone in. So potentially there could be anything sneaking up on me. And I'm not really going to hear him. There's definitely one around. Digging under the base somewhere. Can't quite see it because of the way the map is. He's there. So he's going that way now. Right? I can hear him. There he is. He's just digging up now. In some ways, I just want to take the fight to him. So they've got this big thing that they've mined through to get here. Make it a little bit harder. I can see I'm going to be doing a lot of work off camera. I mean, these blocks that I'm using are fairly cheap. It's all iron, but it's fairly cheap. Not cheap enough. Right, what was I doing? Getting confused. Picking up too much junk again. Alright, so next thing I want to unlock, now that I've got that, I'm going to get 4 diamonds back. I can claim them. We've got that. I want to go... Where was it? Optics might be good because that'll give us some powered lanterns. And the next thing maybe is to do like this. To speed up this. Although it probably doesn't need speeding up as much as I think it needs speeding up right at this moment. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Diamonds can go in here. Got a few diamonds now, which is nice. Alright, let's see. So this is 75 and 75 for the preheaters, but that will unlock electric furnaces Pulverized ore, so the ore pulverizer, so a crusher basically, which we'll need to probably put in line with the belt system we've got so we get some doubling. It's either that or I go for oil processing. So oil processing requires 100 of each, and then we can get oil pumps and start working down this route. And the reason to do this apparently is to get into plastics so that we can start working towards pollution pumps. And that should help us immensely. I'm not sure where pollution pumps are or whether they just unlock with plastics. Oil processing might be a way. We get diesel, start converting there, or 25.75. It speeds up the smelting, but I don't know whether it speeds up the pollution. You know what, we'll do this one. And then I'll throw a few more stacks of iron in. Get our production running. So just like that. Iron. And that might be enough. And I've been putting double the amount in this one. And even while doing this, I still need to come over and put iron plates into here. Not sure how many we've got in here at the moment. There's no redstone here at the moment, so that'll need to be filled up. So there's still a lot of manual stuff that has to happen. But, you know, we're only early game, really. So redstone goes in here. You can have those 2 stacks. This should have... Ooh, all the copper wires are gone, are they? Some copper. Gee, didn't think we were going through that many. Iron plates here. The downside is I can't get to this other one without accidentally picking up the iron plates. I don't want to do that. I mean, iron plates at the moment might be good to pick up and... Oh, no, don't put that in there. Some iron plates. Circuit scale? Yes. And probably need to put some copper over here, don't I? Oh, we got some in there. So let's grab... a stack of each. Oh, and I've updated these to advanced bins because I was finding that you can't pull back out of a basic bin, if that makes sense. So what do we need? We needed 75, didn't we? Is that right? 75. So let's just submit them. So I need another 9 of each. Oh, I can't do it from the side. You're very noisy. Submit. No, I needed 11. Maths. Maths is hard. Alright. So, P011. Advanced material processing, which probably increases mob spawning or some junk. I don't know. So if we go in here and go P011, it just gives us the preheaters. Yeah, with the way I've built things, preheaters might be harder for me to attach, but... So that's just steel sheet metal, yeah, that's cheap enough. So what, 7 of them and then a copper coil block. Which, iron and LV wire. I mean, we can try making 1. Let's make 1. Steel sheet metal. Probably need some more steel plates actually. Something just died up there. These are going to be processing plates for a while. And nah, see, I've got to do them in here. It's the only way to make it reasonably priced. Alright, give me a... I don't know, how many of these have I got? I was going to say give me a moment, I'll go and make some, but... I may have some around, or did I use them all for those? I think I might have used them all. I mean, we can make... this guy. Just don't know if I've got any steel plates lying around. Probably not, because I've been making all sorts of materials. So give me a second, I'll go get the steel plates. Alright, got myself some steel plates. Let's make 2 lots of them. Got this guy, I'll put him here. Shouldn't take too long. Here's the brownstone that I was making up. The brownstone is made with sandstone and clay. I don't see that they can dig through this, so I may end up replacing like the flooring of a base and a few other things with brownstone, chiseled brownstone probably. All right. One of these guys going. I'm going to need my cables again, aren't I? Probably going to need them. Never want to be without this ammo. Can be without that though. Right. So let's see. Got a power pole here, so that's not too bad, but because of where, as I was saying, because of where I've got the belts, can I put you in here? Yes, but what's it connected to? And how do I get power to it? Because I think the power conduit's on top. If I put this here, will it connect? This will be interesting. Nope. Worth a try, right? Alright, let's just get in here and... Oh no, I can just walk on the belts. It's... Yeah, this will mean I'll need to potentially reconfigure what I've done here, and it's just not going to look realistic, that's all, but in the long scheme of things, does it really matter how realistic it looks? Okay, so I need to get up there somehow. Okay. Like that. You here. You have power. There's nothing in here, but pair it to something else. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's fairly slow here. Just adding that one. So let's just... Even making steel is not a bad speed, to be honest. It just means if I want to put one this side, I would need to extend this belt one more and drop to here. Move these belts a little bit. Or run them underground maybe. And drop this one. I don't know if I could feed it straight in. But that's a blast furnace preheater. How much it helps, I'm not sure in the grand scheme of things. And I would need to completely rearrange my whole setup here if I want to run all of these better. So I may do that. I may try and redesign this system and see what I can come up with. I don't know how many of these I'm going to use, but it might be best to just have one of them for myself. And again, how much pollution does this add? Is it heaps? Is it better? Does it cut down on pollution? But that does unlock a few other things, so that'll unlock the ability to make electric furnaces. Once we get blue research. That's purple research. This is just... Crushing's just 50? I don't think I've got 50 right now, but that's very doable. He's underground right here. Right there. And he's coming. Oh well. Whatever they do, I'll fill it back up afterwards. Yeah, so I've only got 35. Things are running, aren't they? Did we not get anything out here? Got 64 belts. What happened? Okay. Oh, there's lots of them down there now. It's always at the end of an episode. Alright, I'm wrapping up here. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.